Hello, everyone. Welcome in my life about femininity in dancehall and in general in dancing. So we're gonna talk about my favorite lately topic, femininity, and I'm gonna wait for you a little bit. I'm happy that you are here, and you can write down where do you come from. I would love to know where do you come from, which country, which city, and we're gonna dive deep into this topic about femininity in dancing. I'm gonna share with you my experience, my journey of finding my style as a woman in dancehall and in general in dancing. So let me know, where do you come from? Scotland, but living in Thailand. Oh my God, I would love to go to Thailand one day. Dresden, Germany. That's amazing. I'm so happy that we can connect from all around the world, and I love like, because of the internet, we have a chance to really exchange. Manchester, UK, Switzerland, France, amazing. I'm so happy. India, wow. I've been to India, I think 5 years ago. It was an amazing experience. Norway. That's amazing. And, you know, mostly in my Instagram, the audience that I have is women. So that's why the topic about femininity for me, it's so close to my heart, because I have such a huge community of amazing women, and we are about to start actually dive deep into it because of my program as well. But about my program, we're gonna talk about it a little bit later. But who else is with us? Let me see. Canadian, living in Stockholm, Sweden. Oh my God, I am so happy that you are with me. Jamaican, living in South Florida. Oh my God, we have Jamaican. That's amazing. Yes, come here. Okay, one day hopefully you can come here and teach. Maybe who knows? Who knows what life will bring? All right. I don't know what I did. I think I've changed. I've changed somehow the background. I didn't want to do it. Why I did it? I have no idea how I did it. That's so funny. I don't know how I did it. Okay, anyways, I don't know how I did it. It was by accident. You know what? I am not often in here making live. That's why maybe I'm not so into it. But if you have an idea how I did it, just let me know. That's so funny. I don't know how to change it. Okay, anyways, I have no idea how I did it. Anyways, let's start this live. And I'm gonna share with you my experience. So first, I want to say how I started with dancehall, why I chose dancehall, because later I'm going to talk about femininity in dancehall. So yeah, as you know probably, or you don't know, I don't know who is with me from the very, very beginning, or some time ago, you joined some time ago, maybe some of you. So I started with street styles, right? So I started with hip hop, I started with house, I started with locking. So this is how I started. And one thing was missing for me. Actually, the feminine side of these styles. We barely have these kind of vibes in street styles, right? So for me, it was like I was missing something. I was missing to express my femininity. And that's why when I discovered dancehall, I was like, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is my thing, you know. So when I started dancing dancehall, I felt like I can express my feminine side, and I love I love dancehall about it, that you can, you know, go from tomboy to very sexy and sensual lady. So that's why it got me so much that I could express myself in many ways. Yeah. So for me, it was very nice to feel that, okay, I can express myself in that way. But one thing that I've noticed when I started dancing dancehall is that the feminine side of dancing dancehall, the dancehall female, for me sometimes was like too rough and too vulgar for me. But in general, like, don't get me wrong, I respect every kind of like of how you express yourself, but with me it wasn't feel good. Like, I love the like dancehall female part, but at some point the acrobatic stuff, the splits, like I felt that it's not for me. Yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, let me, of course, like, let me try, let me get to know from where it comes from, and let me see how it feels. But at some point I said to myself that this is not me. This is not how I want to express my femininity in this rough way. So to like, it was actually from the beginning for me. Like, I felt in love in dancehall, but some of parts of dancehall, like, it didn't, for me, like, feel good. You know what I mean? When it comes to dancehall female. Like, for example, I have so much respect for those who are doing acrobatic stuff, you know, because dancehall queen is about, you know, like splits, acrobatics, shakes, and someone who can do it like very good, properly, that's amazing to watch, and I love to see it. Yeah. But when it comes to like me, my person, myself, like, this is not the way I want to express my femininity. And that's what I realized at the very beginning, that me, I love to express myself in choreographies. I love dancing steps, dancehall female steps, and I love to express my femininity the way I look, in my attitude, right? So so that was for me the most important, and I figure out this is my way to express my femininity. Yeah, so that's why like people are asking me if it felt weird for me finding my own style when it comes to dancehall female. But then I said, like, not really. Like, it was with me from the beginning. So like, I knew what I like, I knew what I don't like. So it was it. That was it. That was it. And actually, I just continue this way. Of course, it depends. It depends on my mood, and it depends on my inspiration. Sometimes I feel more energetic, I would say. So I pick a song that it's more energetic, so I can be a little bit more, I would say, hardcore. Even though for me, what I do when it comes to my female chorus, it's not hardcore at all, comparing to what it is sometimes, but it's still a little bit more hardcore than usually. Usually I feel very sensual, and this is kind of my style, this is kind of my way, but of course it depends on my inspiration. So this is what I like feel like usually. Yeah. And I'm gonna look on the left because I have I wrote down what I want to say to you to remember everything. So, yeah, this is what I told you about my beginning, about how I felt when it comes to femininity in dancehall, and like the way how I found myself in it, right? So what I can say is that try a lot of styles, try to have a class with a lot of teachers, and this is how you actually get to know yourself, like if you like it or you don't. So even if it's not about liking or don't, it's not liking, but it's like what you prefer and what you not preferring, right? So this is it. Okay, so I told you already about my journey, how I started my like how I found my style, and then I want to talk about as well how other styles influence my dance, because I call this live femininity in dance hall, but in general I want to talk as well about femininity in dancing in general, okay? So when it comes to different styles, you know, I love dancing other styles, taking classes. I just love it. Like, of course, like dancehall, it's my first style that I dance, I think, for almost 15 years, 14 years. But of course, like my journey, it's as well about other styles. So I love to dance other styles, and other styles influence my dance, how I choreograph. Yeah, so you can see a lot of inspiration from high heels. I love dancing high heels, and I love high heels because it has quality, and I love to bring quality in dancehall. Even sometimes it seems rough, I love to focus on being nice, cute, beautiful, and that's why, because of taking classes from other styles, it helps me to build my quality in my dancing. So I really recommend you to like try, not even try yourself in dance hall. Like I recommend you to just find other styles. You will get inspiration as well, and then at the end you will choose, okay, this is for me and this is not for me. You know what I mean? So I really encourage you to try like taking classes from many dance styles. Yeah, so yeah, like when it comes to other styles, I told you already how much high heels dance inspires me in creating my choreos, and I take as well a lot of, like, I would say, technical things from high heels to dancehall female. So that's actually something that helps me to understand the details, and helps me to help you guys. Yeah, so this is it when it comes to other styles. And yeah, like what I wanted to say as well, and I said it already, that like try other styles, try other dance styles, try twerk even, try yeah, high heels, try, I don't know, jazz, whatever it is. It will help you to understand yourself, as I said. Okay, so that's my advice. Plus I want to say something at the end, of telling you my journey, because this is not the end. I'm gonna invite my students from the previous online editions, and we're gonna talk about my online classes, how we work together, and about our community. All right. So, but before we're gonna jump into it, I'm gonna tell you about like self-development as a woman, and how it goes with your dancing as a woman, of course. So for me, self-development, it's such a important thing in my life. I think lately, like maybe 3-4 years, I immersed into myself, my growth as a woman as well. Of course, as a human being, but as a woman as well. And I embrace all of my feminine qualities. Yeah. So I focus on it, and what I can say, it helped me in my dancing a lot. Because one thing that you should know, if you don't feel good with yourself as a woman, then we can see that you don't feel comfortable with yourself in your dancing, in your dance. So what I recommend you is to as well work on your like feminine energy, dive deep into it, because it really will help you in your dancing. For example, I see a lot of women that they are so beautiful, but they have some blockages, and I can see it through the movement, right? So for example, they cannot touch themselves like this, right? They just touch themselves like this, like they scanning themselves, yeah, which is okay. But if you wanna go like move on, then this is necessary to work with your energy, with your brain, however you call it, right? So this will help me a lot, to like, I've never felt ashamed of my femininity, but I know there's some dancers, some people that they are kind of ashamed, or they feel guilt, right? Showing their femininity, feminine side, yeah. And this is just a process, but I wanted to mention it just to make you aware that sometimes it's not even about the techniques in dancing. It's about, like getting rid of like the mental blockages as a woman that you have, that some of you might have it, right? So I think this is quite important topic that I really recommend you to dive deep into it. Yeah. So I think 20 minutes was enough for me to tell you about my journey, how I found my own style, feminine style in dancehall and in general in dancing. So if you have any questions, you are welcome to ask me. If not, then I will actually skip to the second part of this live, because as I said, I prepared for you something. I have some guests for you. I mean, I invited some guests. Okay, what could you recommend for the blockages when it comes to the feminine sides, other than dance classes, of course? Yeah, I understood your question on point. Yeah, the question is on point. So what I recommend you, okay, I'm gonna tell you first how and what helped me. Okay, I actually had a coach that helped me to get rid of some of my blockages. And I had I was with this coach for 1 year, and she helped me a lot. So that was a life-changing actually for me. But at the same time, I was really aware about I try to be aware about my energy, if I am more in masculine energy or feminine energy. You would need to read more about the masculine energy and feminine energy. So there are two different qualities, and of course, being a woman, it means that mostly it's good for us to be in our feminine energy, but of course the masculine energy is very needed, right? So without the masculine energy in us, we would die for real. Because it needs to have a balance. So read about it a little bit. It helped me a lot to understand myself, and how I'm acting during the day. And it's not about, because a lot of people think that focusing on your feminine energy is to just getting your nails done, getting your hair done. Okay, this is a nice thing, but the true work is happening inside. It's inside within us. Yeah. So I would just recommend you to just be more aware about your energy. For example, if you need to control everything, be productive, then you are more in your masculine energy. And this is very short, I'm saying it very short, because this topic it's huge. And for example, if you're if you're in the state that you let go, you feel light, you're smiling a lot, this is more feminine energy, right? So I said it very short. This topic is much bigger, and it's very interesting. So if you wanna get to know more or dive a little bit deeper, then you should read about masculine and feminine energy and try to be more aware of it. So I recommend you 100%. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's a time to invite my guests, 3 guests. So the first one is gonna be Line. Yes. I have one more question, but okay. So I'm gonna ask about the last one. Hi Kasia, I don't know if it's enough topic for your stream today, but I'm curious about your dance path in life. How long have you been dancing in general? What styles and when did you start it with? Okay, I said at the beginning, I was talking a little bit about it. So this live, I'm gonna save this live so you can rewatch it. And I told a little bit about my dance path, but for sure I'm gonna start not even a podcast on YouTube, but something like this that I'm gonna share with you my experience. So soon you're gonna hear more about my journey. This is gonna be a little bit longer, but thank you for asking. All right, so I'm gonna invite Line first. So Line is my student. So as you know, maybe let's start from here. As you know, I have my Dancehall Online Programs, and the next program, it will be Dancehall Female. I'm gonna talk about this more. I'm gonna talk about this more in few minutes, but what I wanted to say, I already did like 3 editions of my online programs. And to be honest, I never thought that I'm gonna like teach online, but I love it, and I love the fact that we are creating this community. Yeah, I invited my students here just to have a little bit chat. And for those who are wondering, if you wanna, like, for those who are wondering to join or not to join to my next programs, you're gonna have a feedback from the first hand. So let's go with line. Line. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's see. Yes, we have
Hello.
Line. Hello, Line. How are you
I'm
doing?
good. How are you?
I am amazing to connect with you guys. So I'm very happy that you agreed to join this live. And let's maybe start from introducing yourself, because I guess people want to know, like, where do you come from, and yes, like, etc., etc.
Yeah, yeah, so I come from Norway, Trondheim, to be exact. And I'm turning 40 this year. I have a
Really,
little
I
child.
didn't
She's
even know.
3. Yeah, so yeah, I'm getting old.
No, come on. Come
Oh, I'm still young.
on.
Yeah. So yeah, I started dancing like I don't remember exactly, but maybe in 2013 in Oslo, when I lived there. We and it started. I don't know how it started, but I think it was like the music, and I love Bob Marley, so I don't know. It's just like uh, it started from there. I went to some classes in Oslo and also tried a lot of other dance styles like hip hop, street, Afro. So, you know, um, that's how it started for me. Also, I lived 1 year in Nicaragua.
Mm-hmm.
I danced a little bit salsa and bachata. So yeah, I tried a lot of styles, but I came back to dancehall.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Okay, so you introduce yourself. You're still very young.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And you joined my actually third edition. But what I want to say and give you a big shout out, that line was like, I think you were in every class and you were really practicing. You are like perfect example of the student that, you know what, you guys, line was sending me like every video after every class. And I was so happy that she was like sending me the video, like videos in general, because like you cannot imagine how like the progress that she made from the first class until the last class was like wow. But she was so regular with it, and I want to congrats you. I already told you that I am so happy about it, because you're example of the perfect student. And I am so happy that you use this program like 100%. And yeah, that's what, like, I really want to congratulate you. Yes, she's amazing. Melinda said, yeah, yeah, because
Thank you.
and I love the like you got so involved in it. And it was amazing to see it, that you were with me and giving me, like, you gave me your energy. You were almost every, like, I think every life. And a
Yeah.
plus, I don't know if every single class, Melinda said, Yeah, and what I want to say uh, is that you
Yeah. No.
yes,
Yeah.
I just said it that you have a baby, right?
Yeah. Or she's 3 or turning 4,
Yeah,
so
yeah. And
toddler.
can you
Yeah.
imagine, guys, that she was able to figure everything out, that she was still in the class every week, almost every week, and you made it. You made time for this and for that. Like, that's
Mm.
amazing, because a lot of people are saying, oh, I cannot do this, I cannot be involved in it. But actually, you are a perfect example. If you want to, you would.
Yeah.
For real,
Yeah.
this is an amazing example. So I am very proud of you,
Thank you.
and like, I'm proud that you were so regular, because it's, for me, sometimes it's not about even the progress. Uh, it's about the consistency and being regular. So you have an order from me, the perfect student order.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so that was the beginning. But okay, let's go to you. I have a question for you.
Yes.
I just wrote down these questions. So my first question is, what made you choose the dancehall program? How you found me? And yeah, like, please answer.
So, yeah. So in Trondheim, it's only one um, like class for dancehall. I went there, but I found out that I couldn't make it like every week because of my daughter. I have to put her to bed. So Kimberly, which is writing here, I see,
Yeah.
she told me maybe there are some online classes we can try to look for. And then she found you on Instagram. So I watched your videos and I was like, oh my God, yeah, we have to do this. And we just signed up because, I had to do it in my home because of my daughter. I have to be here. So it was like perfect timing and perfect. Yeah, it was perfect. And you're such a good dancer, so I just had to try it, even though I was very nervous and like, oh my God, can I do this? And I, it was like, yeah, was so, yeah, perfect timing.
That's, it's like, sometimes it's about trust the timing, trust the right timing. And obviously it was the right timing for you.
Yeah, really, really, really.
So I think that it's great for people. This is how, what you said, like, it's great when you, like, don't have a chance to, like, be a part of the live classes, like, on spot. And this is what I thought as well, when I was creating this dancehall programs online. I thought, like, oh my God, of course, like, I have an access to everything, right? Because
Mm,
I'm, like, I live in a big city, like, not the biggest one, but still big enough. And I think that for those of you who, like, who comes from, small villages, and you don't have a chance to dance on spot, it's a perfect opportunity
yeah.
to still keep going and dancing. So yeah, I fully understand you. And actually, these programs are all about, like, giving you guys opportunities. All right, the second question. What was your favorite part of the program? I want to hear it. I'm actually very curious.
Ac- Accept the steps, choreos, and it was like the favorite thing is that you give feedback. Like you take your time to watch videos and then you give feedback on each and every one. Like I have never experienced that before when I went to dance class. So that's like, I think that's my favorite. But you also, your way of seeing life, the way you teach, and you know, um, you're such a good teacher, professional, and then your choreos are so fun.
Mhm.
So I have so much favorites in your classes, not only one thing. But yeah, if I can just point out that you take time to actually watch the videos and then give feedback, yeah, that's yeah.
I'm happy that you sent me some videos, because like there is some like students that, I mean, it's nothing wrong. It's just about finding a time, but I know sometimes like it's hard, or there's as well another thing. Some of the students are afraid even to send me the video because they are like, oh, this is not good enough. Um, that they think like this, right? But
Mm,
it's not even, it's always like like I think this is like the dancer's problem, the biggest problem, that the inner critics is such a huge, it's taking such a huge part that
mm.
we are afraid to do it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? To
yeah.
do it, to send the videos, to ask about the advice. So I was so happy that you had the courage to send me the videos, and that you actually like give me some work to do, because yeah, I was waiting on it. And of course I'm just saying, like, it's nothing wrong that you feel sometimes, you guys, like the students, ashamed. But I really encourage you, I mean, ashamed, it's in your head, you know what I mean, uh, with your dancing, because this is like the perfectionist is like talking to
Mm,
you. But yeah, like I always encourage to, if you have this chance, if you have this program, so give me a job that I can just give you a feedback. And like I'm happy that you found this courage to send
mm,
me the videos. And I think that in the next edition I'm gonna even encourage you more when it comes to like sending videos, because like I feel like it's just like it's helping us to grow, and I want, like, that's my job, for me to help you to grow. So I'm very happy that you send me these videos, and you like really you progress so much that I am so happy to see it. It makes my heart so happy, like, truly.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's go. You want to say something?
No, it's just that like I was nervous the first time I sent a video also, and I'm not only making one, I'm making like 10 or 20 videos, but also that makes me learn more. And then, I see the video back and I'm like, okay, I have to do that on the next video. Like, so you learn a lot from making just a video also.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a process, because you're like, okay, let me do another one, let me do another one, let me do
Mm,
another one.
the last
And then you're like,
one,
okay,
last one.
fucking, like, I'm gonna send this, the last video. But at the same time, you are motivating
Mm,
yourself, which is amazing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's amazing to hear that. All right, I have it for you, a third
Mm,
question. What made you come back to continue your journey? And actually, you took, like, you were with me on the third edition of my dancehall program, and I know you signed up for the female
yeah,
program, right?
yeah. Yes, I did.
So what
Uh,
made you actually come to my next program?
because, you know, first of all, you are so professional and you teach so good. So I feel like I have improved so much from starting with you. So the reason I come to every class is because I don't want to miss anything. So,
Oh,
like, even though if I'm just like not feeling it, like I'm so fucking tired, but I have to go to this class because I have to see what's next. So I think I will just continue because I can't miss it because it's so good fun and good exercise. I just feel so alive and happy. And also, I need to find my feminine side. After getting a baby, I kind of lose it a little bit. And, yeah, I'm just looking forward to exploring it because I never danced so much female dance hall either, only like dancehall. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking forward, and it will be very good to find the femininity in me and see how much I will like it because I know I already do. So
Yeah, I think that, it's gonna be a great experience, and I will try to help you with it to find the sparkle that you already have, but a little bit, embrace it, I would say. So definitely, I am so happy and I'm so honored that you trust me and you like it, and it's a big compliment for me that you are signing up again, and I really appreciate you guys like coming back and creating this community, because yeah, you like, this is an exchange, so I'm not only one here, but like we need each other.
yeah.
I would say to have this exchange, the energy exchange. Yeah. All
Mm.
right. So I have the fourth question, the last
Mm.
one.
Mm.
Uh, how has the program influenced your dance journey so far? I mean, actually, you said it, but if you want to say something more or something that like I didn't ask you yet, then you can just say it.
Put it in. So, well, to see my own growth, it's just inspiring me to do even better. And you are such a good role model for dancers or for your students because the way you talk about life and the way you see things, and it's so inspiring. And also, it just that's inspiring me to be better dancer and just to be better in general.
That is so like overwhelming to hear that. I mean, thank you from the bottom of my heart that you are a part of the third edition, and that you want to keep going. So I'm very thankful, and I'm like, I love the conversation with you and the time that we had. Like, it's really pushed me as well to keep going, and yeah, like you really was so regular with it, and that was so amazing to see it, and the connection that we just had with you, with other girls, like I felt that it got even a little bit more stronger, and I feel the connection. So it like as well, it inspires me to do more and to even organize more when it comes to like some trips or something like this in the future. So we'll see what's gonna be next, but yeah, I want to say like thank you for the conversation, and I think that we're gonna like finish the conversation soon, and I'm gonna talk with the next girl.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Line, and have a beautiful evening, and we keep in touch.
Yeah, have a
We'll,
beautiful
yes.
evening.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I don't know how. Oh, okay. All right. So that was Line. It was an amazing conversation. And right now, I want to invite my second student, Melinda. Melinda. I'm going to try to find you. Oh, no, I can see you. Okay. Um, yes, Melinda, aka Melly. Okay,
Hello, I'm
you are here.
turning. How to turn? Sorry,
It's okay.
why it's not? Okay, it's my first live, so oh yeah, I'm here.
It's fine. There you go. You are
Yeah, I just
here.
work
I'm so happy
always
that you
working
are
so
here.
late, so yeah.
It's your first live.
Yeah, on Insta. Yeah.
Live.
I never tried this conversation one.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. It's like the conversation during the class. Actually, line is writing. Oh my God, I was so nervous. I didn't
Yeah,
see it.
me too, because see, I don't know what to um
It's
how
okay.
to turn and things. I put my laptop, maybe if I can't, then I try there.
It's okay. Like, you know, like now 10 people are watching us, maybe later a little bit more, but it's fine.
It's
Like
fine.
imagine that we are in the class. So Melinda, say something about yourself. Introduce
I'm
yourself.
from Hungary, Budapest, and I'm a web developer. Earlier, I was a pharmacist, but I changed
Mm.
for now. Yeah. And also, I'm a group fitness instructor, and
Mhm.
dancing is with me so long. I started in 2005 with Latin salsa.
Mhm.
Then I go into fitness more, and I've been dancing Afro for a while now. So it was kind of natural for me to turn to the dancehall as well because I like the music, like
Mhm.
the vibes and the flow actually. So
Mhm.
and here in Hungary we don't have classes, dancehall classes. So I attended a few workshops, but it was just 2 or 3 with Black Eagles and with the flags.
Mhm.
So, and I really loved the vibes. So I was searching, but nothing. And then I saw your program. So I was
And
like, okay,
you
let's
are
go.
from the beginning, right? From the
Yes,
first
from the
edition.
first. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You are like how to say it, like, yeah, like from the beginning, first, second, third edition. And how is your experience actually with these 3 editions so
I,
far?
I just really loved the first one, and I can't wait. When it was finished, I was like, okay, then what next? I learned a lot of steps, a lot of things. It was so good for me. I grown a lot, but I wanted to continue and always watch your post when it will comes. And yes, I saw it. So I always try to join. Sometimes I just can watch back because of the working so late. And of course, I have classes as well. But yeah, I try to make it
Yeah, I
alive.
mean, you were regular anyways, you know, but it's not even about the
Yeah.
regular being not, I mean, I totally understand that some of you guys, you have your even classes or there is life happening, right? So that's why you have the recordings and you don't have to be live. But I think that because lately you were so often live, right? So I think that during live, when I see you guys, when you have like the camera on, like I
If I
can
have good
correct you.
internet,
Yeah, I can correct
I always
you.
struggle with that. I don't know.
It's okay.
In this
Sometimes,
evening time here is so
oh
slow,
yeah,
and if I turn on the camera, then it's like, you know,
yeah,
but
I
it's just my
totally
connection.
understand you. But yeah, I see. Like if I have a chance, of course, like it's even more like it's good for me because I can correct you. But of course, like sometimes it's about technical things, which is fine. I don't mind, right? It's normal. Yeah, like I of course, like for me it's better to watch you guys because I can see that you're dancing with me. But yeah, it's fine, you know, like as long as you take advantage on it and you're using this program, then I am happy. And you know, but I feel like when you guys are live, like I can tell you, okay, so this this hand a little bit, I don't know, like higher, this hip push to the front, you know. So
Yeah, like
yeah,
your
it's
feedbacks. And you're always saying like more, power in the hands, and it gives me a lot. So for
yeah,
me, it's same like line. Like I like the feedbacks and
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think that is really a kind of a process. I am repeating it like all the time actually, but it is like you cannot do everything like and have a progress during the one class. I mean, you can at some point, but not everything what you want, you know. So definitely. So actually, I have quite the same questions. What made you choose this program? I am wondering, yeah, what was your like intention? How did that happen?
Because of choosing, I thought I really like this overall, and it's connecting for me. I like the music, and I always check on YouTube and Insta steps, but it was difficult to learn, and I didn't know it's the correct one or not. And when I attended workshops, I really liked how they taught it, and I was clean that I have to attend class. And I saw your earlier programs, but it was in Poland, and I was always like hoping, oh my God, I hope once you will do some online. But it was before COVID, because I follow you for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I always like your
Thank
choreos
you.
and yeah.
I am happy actually, you know. You see, even before COVID, you were like watching me, and I know that even during the COVID, I didn't do much. Only
But you
actually,
had a
like
program, I saw some dancehall intense, or I don't know, in
yeah,
Poland. And
yeah,
I
in
was
Poland.
like, oh my God, I really, really wanted something like that. But here, nothing. And now we have
Yeah, it's
this
happening,
online
and it's
version.
funny because I am like getting with this like more familiar, and you know, like it's getting bigger and bigger, which I am very happy. And yeah, you see, life is very interesting, you know. All right, so I have a question about your favorite part. What do you think, like in program, uh, was your favorite part?
I like the whole because it was kind of sometimes we just do the steps and routine, but then we had choreos, and I like this variability. So, and we had the female version. You give a taste for us with those steps, and so that's why I will join in March again. And yeah, this is what I like. I can learn as much as I can. Maybe I process more later because for me it's brand new.
Mhm.
But yeah, it gives me, I can grow so much.
Mhm. I mean, you you were as well regular with it, like so regular. I mean, you didn't send me so many videos, which
Yeah,
I'm
because
waiting
I'm too much
still, but
critical with myself, and
I
I
know.
always, oh, it's not good enough. Okay, I will record again. But again, I saw something, and then I don't know, I run out, or then I forget, or I don't know.
I know
But
it's
I
our
will try to
perfectionist.
improve on this. Yeah.
I mean, it's completely fine, but it's just like the thing that we dancers. I am always repeating it, and I already said it. We are so hard on
Too
ourselves. That's
much.
true. That's so true. And you know, back in the days, I was quite the same sometimes. Like a few years ago, I was like, no, I thought that it looks different, and then I was kind of disappointed. But I think it's just the way how we see like ourselves. So you can change it for real, and
I'm working on that. And actually,
yeah,
you helped
it's
me
a
a lot with
process.
this.
Huh?
You helped me a lot with this. You are not just teaching, kind of this coach mentality I see, and it's so give me a lot during the class. You give a little speech inside sometimes, and it's so good for me.
You know what? I am appreciating what you just said. You know, it's just because, yeah, I think I am so many years in this dancing industry and I've been through a lot. And plus, like, I love self development and I work on myself a lot. So I know, I think I know, like, struggles, dancer struggles, what kind of struggles dancers have. And at some point, you know, like, I realized that you can overcome anything what you have, and turn into really like someone that is appreciating yourself, is happy with they dance, you know. So but yeah, as I said it before, it's a process, but I am thinking as well to kind of bring more topics like this for you to grow, like, mentally as a dancer, not only, you know, with the technique, with your dance, but like to work a little bit with your head. That's why, you know, what's actually like what I realized few days ago, that I want to create some book for you, the next edition, female one, and write down the questions that will help you to figure out yourself, your dance and your femininity. I didn't said it before, but this is what it actually came to my mind, that I want to do it like this, you know, and be more even closer with you guys, and you know, like, to have this conversation, especially that this topic, this the next edition will be about femininity. So definitely I was thinking about such things like this.
It sounds so good. I never
Yeah.
tried these type of feminine classes, so I'm really waiting for that.
Oh, I'm so happy, and I'm very, very, you know, honored that you wanna still, you know, keep going and have this journey together.
As long as you do it, I always
Oh
feel
my
like,
God.
okay, I learned that I want more. Like Line said, same feeling. But when I go to the class to practice or I train, and I just don't know, always coming in your voice, like, okay, now just for example, just watch your moves with the hands, and it gives me a lot. So
Nice.
that's why this is one of my favorite part. Yeah,
I'm
that
happy
you
that
give us
my voice is with
some
you.
techniques and how to improve.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm so happy what you're saying. I'm really, like, my heart is so happy, as you can see, myself too. All right, Melinda, thank you so much for the conversation, and I will see
thank you
you
so much,
very, very
Belinda.
soon.
See you soon.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Have a nice
Bye.
week, not weekend as well, evening as well.
For you as well. I don't know how to take
Thank you.
off.
I don't know either, but you
I will
will
try.
figure out somehow.
Yeah, I try.
I don't know even, to be honest. Oh, you see, you figure out. All right, Melinda, thank you so much. You are the sweetest. And right now, I'm gonna invite Dominica. Dominica, 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 where are you? Yes, you are here. Yes, I invited Dominica right now. Let's wait. Yes, you are here.
Hey,
Yeah,
there.
you made it. Hello,
Yeah,
Dominica. How are you doing?
yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Nervous a little bit?
Yes, because the technical side also.
It's okay. We made it because it was the last time that we didn't know. We made it the last time that we had live.
I was once with you on a live. Yeah,
Yes,
I don't know if it was your last live or it was after the first
I
edition,
think
I think.
so. Yeah, I think so. So, Dominica is with me from the first edition, and she's sending me a lot of her videos, which I actually very and I am very wait. I enjoy so much. Yes. I enjoy it so much, and plus what I want to say is that Dominica is really really advanced dancer, and you dance so good. So good. And I know that your favorite style is a Batman style.
Yes.
And you know what? It's funny because you are so small and tiny, and you're like, when you do this Batman style, you're really like, I can feel it that you are really so into it.
It's true, and I made a video. We had a choreography on
Uh-huh.
Update, if you remember,
Yes, update.
with the Batman style, and I was dancing there in shorts and in a tank top, because it was summer. But when I'm watching it, I don't know, I'm too skinny and it's just muscle. And I was thinking that no, the next video I have to make in a big jumper or something like that because I have a problem with that. That I
Uh-huh.
look so tiny. Yeah.
No, it's you are beautiful the way you are, but like it's funny just to see that you are so strong and have so much attitude, and you are doing this, like Batman style, and still when I see you, like it's like so nice to see that such a small and tiny girl has so much power and attitude, like the Batman attitude, which is like amazing. So and you
I
are
think
really good with it. So this is you, and but even like being a tomboy, this is one thing. But the second one is like you are a very good dancer. And how long you dancing?
I started before COVID, maybe 2017, if I remember.
So like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's like what 7 years, 8 years, but like
I
you
had a
really
break
advance.
after and I had a child when I was pregnant.
Uh-huh.
I tried to dance, but then the doctor told me not to, and I didn't listen to him, and I still danced with the belly, but I there was some problem, I stretched some muscle,
Okay.
and I had a pain, and I got scared, so I stopped with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I came back when after the birth, a few months.
I
But
see.
I think the discussion it goes back to what you were talking before about the energy, the feminine energy and the masculine. I think I have more masculine energy in me. I am more what you said, I control things. I like to have it under control. So it's going to be very interesting for the female edition because it's going to be a challenge for me. It's
And you
not.
know what? I
Um,
am so happy that some of you guys, like for example, you and Melinda, you are challenging yourself to try
yeah.
something else, because sometimes we are like, from what can what I see, like we are rejecting our femininity, and there is a reason why we are doing it. So maybe, I'm not saying for sure, maybe it will help you to find the source, why you like, because our natural state of being as a woman is to feel our femininity. So like, probably maybe this this decision to go to like the dancehall female program will like start, it might start for you like a whole another journey to find your femininity back.
You're right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because we still have it. It's just to like, this blockages that is like blocking you from feeling it. So I am so proud of you and so happy that you are challenging yourself and you want to find out, about your feminine side, and yeah, to dive a little bit deeper.
I
Marinda.
agree
Yes,
with you.
exactly.
I totally agree with you. I think that it could maybe also help me in my private life in the way how how I behave in a relationship between a man and a woman. I think it can influence that a lot.
Definitely. You know what?
To
I said it already. I am preparing for you a book, like a journal. You know what I mean? This is what it came to my mind, that I want to do it during this program. That I want to ask for you, like you're gonna print it. For example, I'm just gonna prepare everything for you, like a book, like a journal, and then I'm gonna like ask for you a questions that might help you to like meet your feminine side and like even understand yourself. And I think yeah, I think it's we're gonna have like a beautiful journey together because like what I, for example, realized during this actually 3 editions is that, of course, like me, I am like growing as a teacher, as a someone who is like guiding you guys, like seeing what I would like to do, what can I improve, you know, like, and I feel like this edition, like I want to bring us like the women together and have these conversations about, even, you know, of course it's gonna be about the dancing, but like I wanna actually like open a topic about femininity, about the relationship. So of course, like I'm not gonna talk about these kind of things in public because yeah, it depends how I feel, and this like kind of intimate things which I'm not gonna share with everyone, or like I share when I'm ready, if I feel like I can open up. So definitely I want to create some space with you guys just to start, you know, like conversations and see where we can go with it. So I think that it can be very inspiring, and I think that we women, we need to like have this community, you know, where we can talk, where we can dance, where we can laugh. So this is what came to my mind lately.
it's a good idea. It's gonna be interesting, very interesting. Yeah. Because
Yeah, and
maybe also had, you know, the impact that family, your parents, the way that they bring you up. And I come from Slovakia. We are Eastern Europe. We were always, you know, it's totally different than the Jamaican culture. And even now, when I sent to my parents, you know, our choreography to Brighter Day, the one that you now did together with all the, and there's the last part is it was more
feminine.
feminine,
Yeah.
and my mom, she said, oh my god, that's a little too sexy, you know, I don't like it. This is too sexy, mom. You know, if you saw the Jamaican what they are dancing, you know, so it's really, I think that it's the parents that beat up or like try to I don't know, tell you that this is bad or
Yeah.
something,
Try
you know.
to shame with
Or,
your femininity.
yeah,
So
or try to feel
definitely, yes.
ashamed for it. So I don't know if it's the age difference or is the culture or all of it mixed together maybe that has an influence on us. But you also come from Eastern Europe, and your mom is also older, so maybe this is going to be interesting. You can tell us about how
Yeah,
your
I
parents, how
will
your mom supported
definitely
you.
tell you guys. Oh, Melinda, same here. I think that you guys could find a source where the femininity for you is equal to feel ashamed or bad. So
Mhm.
we can, like, it might be this, but I'm not like, you know, like I'm not saying this like 100%, but it gives you like a direction why the feminine side you cannot embrace in your dance, why it's so hard for you because of the beliefs. And of course everything comes from, you know, like our childhood, how we were raised. So definitely this thing, it might be still, you know, in you, that is like you feel the blockages,
Yeah.
and that's why you don't like the dance, you know, dancing, you know, not the dance, but the feminine dance, you know, like not even don't like, but you probably don't feel comfortable, right?
Yeah.
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 So we're gonna work on it. We're gonna talk about this because, you know, like for example, like dancing can heal you as well and understand you, your body, and opposite side. That's the same. When you work on your mindset, when you work on your blockages, it will show in your dance that you are like, for example, get rid of something. So yeah, I am happy about this conversation because the more I talk with you guys, the more I see how we can put everything together and work on these two things, you know. So that's amazing. But let's go back as I want to hear actually your opinion, like what was your favorite part, what it is your favorite part during this few editions, why you keep coming back?
There is not one. There are more favorite parts.
There's no one. Okay.
Okay, for example, what I really, really like is that as a mother and I gave up all of myself to just devoting my time to the development of the child. And this is the only thing that I left. This is the only space, you know, when I connect to your class or when I watch your recording and I dance. Makes me feel that I'm doing, you know, my that is me. This is me, and then the rest is mom, whatever.
Okay.
Then the second thing that is really, really very nice, what I like was the same as Lime said, is the feedbacks. I am always, and I wrote you that I'm always, you know, when I said in the video, I'm waiting what gosh I'm gonna say.
That's
Because
so
your opinion
cute.
matters a lot to me, you know, what you say. It's, of course, if it's positive, then like your day is much brighter. Like in that song, what we did, it's just gives me the energy to continue because somebody said something positive about me. And if it's not so positive, and I have some at least something to work on, you know, it cannot block me further. It's a good point to develop myself. So it's definitely the feedbacks because you don't get that much during normal physical classes because there are many students and
Even
she
for
doesn't
that.
have time for everybody to tell them. And then it's the choreographies when you do a choreography on a song that I love, you know, and I just keep repeating it, keep going back to it, and I make some nice video somewhere outside. For me, it's like a nice project to kind of close it. And yeah, there were a few that I remember, the choreographies that I really, really, really loved, and I kept going back to it. So I would say these three things is my favorite about the program.
I'm so happy and thank you for sharing it. And you know, you like you are amazing dancer, and even though when I like say okay here you can do this or change this, it's just because these are just the details for you to even grow. But I could see like the last video I think that you sent me, it was like wow, you grew even much more. And I told you this already, like I can see that like you are catching it so fast. And yeah, you really have a great technique. And for real, like it's just that when I tell you like just like the details, it's just the details, really, it's just the details which you. So I'm very happy that you're like a part of it. And yeah, like one thing that I want to ask you, like how has the program influenced your dance journey, your dance?
It has helped me to improve myself. Before, when I was taking physical classes, I was not able to get that improvement. Or when it came very slowly, maybe after a year or two, that I saw that I actually I'm getting better. But here, it's the combination of things that we have actually a recording, and you can sometimes what happens to me is that I watched it the second time and then I realized that, oh, I didn't catch what she said the first time, and this is important for that step. So this is really an advantage of actually having online classes, because when you have a physical class, then maybe you overhear it or you talk to someone or something, and then you don't get all the details, and you don't have a chance to repeat that, with the teacher. So here this is really helping for the growth of a dancer. Then the feedbacks and the fact that you record yourself, because you see yourself and you see that actually you are making a mistake, because sometimes you think, oh, I make it this way, but it's not true.
Yeah.
And also, you see that you have to have certain expression on the video. And this is a big, it's not only to make the step technically correctly, but if you don't see the expression, then and you only realize this when you record yourself and you watch yourself and you compare with what Kasha sent to us, her video from YouTube, and then you see what's the difference. So that's also very good that you have those videos, because I watch them a lot, and over and over, and I see what she's making, how she's making it, and I try to be like you.
Nah, you can be you, still you, but of course, like my job is to like guide you the best
Guide
I
me.
can.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what you mean. Like the most important for me is to to find yourself and your authentic self in your dance, and this is what you are doing, because in my curls, in the steps, like of course, like I'm showing you, um like when it comes to my chorals, like my creation, but I always say, like, find you in this, because we are all different and unique, and in our dancing, we can really interpret the dance, and like really show ourselves. So I always keep repeating it, and you are doing it, like, it's just like I am, like, a company with your journey, you know what I mean? So this is how it feels for me. And yeah, I love that we like create such things like this, and yeah, I'm very happy, Dominica, that you came here to this live and you shared your experience, and that you are with me since the beginning. So I think it's just the beginning. And
Yeah, no problem.
definitely,
I'm very happy to be part of your program.
I'm so happy, really. And I know that you've been waiting on this trip to Jamaica, and I said it to myself, okay, this year I want to do it. I want to do it because I really want to, like, I feel like I want to, like, meet with you guys, like, together, you know what I mean? Like, to go somewhere. Yeah. Emily is saying yes. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
ready.
if you don't take me to Jamaica, I will never go. Because I'm not able to organize it myself.
No, we will. Someday it will. I'm gonna ask you a question actually in our group. Which date for you would be more convenient? So definitely I will start to work on it. But for now, I think we're gonna finish our live. So thank you for being here, and thank you for this conversation. And I will see you soon.
No problem. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Okay, so it's 1 hour 20 minutes. The live still keep going. So, guys, if you stay with me until the end, I'm so happy. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, ladies, for being with me tonight. And you know, Dancehall Female online program is happening soon on the 12th, March 12th. We start, and it's gonna be an amazing journey. So you just heard what my ladies said about my programs. So you have feedback from the first hand. All right, guys, I am finishing this live. Thank you for being with me, and I will see you. Bye.